Hello guys, in this video I will tell you about the best titans in the warrobots game for the 2025 year. I will explain to you what titans are better for you to upgrade and what weapons, specializations and pilots you can put on them. We will have a top of 10 best titans here, so if you want to buy one of them or just upgrade yours, please enter my Orso code MihanVR. If you buy any item in warrobots webshop using my Orso code, you will automatically take part in 10,000 D-gems giveaway. There are 10 prizes of 1000 D-gems each and a very small amount of participants, actually only 2 people, so your chances of winning are very high. Winners will be announced soon, so there is a quite small amount of time left to participate. Thank you very much for using my code, and now we are moving to the Titans ranking 2025. And also one more important thing, there will be no Ultimate Edition Titans. The place number 10 is taken by Minos. It is a good beginner titan, but it requires quite a lot of skill to play on it because the health amount is low. Also, Minos have a high speed and 2 abilities, Charge and Reflector. Charge ability allows Minos to run much faster and activates a destructive magnetic field around it that deals a small amount of damage and knock back your enemies. Also, there are 2 charges of this ability, so you can use it 2 times in a row. Now about the Reflector. That ability gives Minos a special reflector defense that blocks 80% of the damage and returns 50% of damage back to your enemies. By the way, it is one of the best reflectors in the game. Also, a very good bonus is that Minos has a legendary pilot Glow. The best specialization for this titan is Brawler that gives us 6% extra durability and 12 km/h extra speed. As a passive model you need to put Titan Repair Amplifier and the Titan Anti-Control, which are very important for this titan because high speed and small hitbox are its main advantages. By the way, never forget to upgrade all the specialization parts to get 15 of 15 permanent effects on your titan. The best weapons for Minos are Devourer, Vajra, Ruiner and the new Manin weapons. They are practically equal. So the Minos is quite a good titan, but you don't need to upgrade it, because this titan is not so strong at all. Only if you already have Minos you can just have fun playing it. The 9th place is taken by Rook. In fact, it is a quite weak titan, because it has practically no important advantages. The amount of health is medium, the speed is also quite low, shields that were good became practically useless after the rebalance. 2 its abilities are also not so good. The first is Castling that allows Rook to rise up into the air and dart towards a target at a distance of 350 meters, and activate a powered field at the landing that will suppress the enemies and throw them away. The second ability is called Shield Replacement. Rook can explode its shield and then heal and spawn a new one. Luckily, Rook has a legendary pilot Nasser X. It is the only advantage it has, by the way. The best specialization for Rook is a Brawler with Titan Repair Amplifier and Titan Anti-Control, because if Rook will be locked down, more likely it will be destroyed immediately. Best weapons are same with the previous titan, Vajra and Vajra, Evora and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, and also new Manin and Hagen weapons. As I said in the beginning, Rook is just a default, quite weak titan, so I don't recommend you to upgrade it, but if you already have a Rook, better to think about changing the titan. The 8th titan is Luchador. It is a great choice for both beginners and high leagues players. Luchador has a lot of health and quite a good speed. Also, it has 2 abilities, Frog Splash and Ultimate Defense. The Frog Splash ability allows Luchador to jump at a distance about 400 meters, activate a Reflector defense and deal quite a small amount of damage at the landing. You can also see here more detailed statistics. And the Ultimate Defense ability gives Luchador very strong Reflector shield for 8 seconds, but you can't actually move during this ability. The best specialization for this titan is a Brawler with Titan Repair Amplifier and a Self-Fix Reactor. Unfortunately, Luchador doesn't have a legendary pilot, but it is still a good titan. The best weapon setup is Vajra and Vajra, Evora and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, and also new Manin and Hagen weapons. So Luchador is quite a good and cheap titan, because you can get it from the black market chest or just buy for 2000 of platinum, and it will suit practically any player. Also, a very important thing is that this titan most probably won't be nerfed. 7th place is taken by Bedwyr. This titan has a lot of durability, small hitbox and quite high speed. Bedwyr has 2 abilities, the first is Duel and the second one is Barrier Field. Duel ability allows this titan to turn off your opponent's targeting system, so they will only see you and your teammates will be safe for 9 seconds. The second ability, Barrier Field, places a wall absorber shield in the front of your titan, and if enemies shoot to this shield, 35% of their damage is being converted into additional titan durability. Bedwyr also has legendary pilot Toshiro Kurosawa. The best specialization for this titan is a Brawler with Titan Repair Amplifier and Titan Anti-Control. Weapon setup is the same as for previous titans, Vajra and Vajra, Evora and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, and also new Manin and Hagen weapons. As a result, Bedwyr is a good titan for every league and it's really worth upgrading and playing. Bedwyr has quite a lot of different advantages, but the main reason why it takes only 7th place is that Bedwyr can't just speed up, jump or something, as a result it is a bit slow. 6th place takes the Indra. It is an old but still a very strong titan that can conquer even with new meta titans. Indra has quite a lot of health, very small hitbox and high speed. Here are two abilities, Electrical Lasso and Vipassana. The first one activates a special lasso, and if it catches the enemy or multiple enemies, they will slow down and lose 17% of their health. And the Vipassana ability is a titan version of Ravana's ability. Indra accelerates and becomes invincible for 3 seconds. And by the way, there are 2 charges of this ability. Unfortunately, Indra has no legendary pilot, and this is its main disadvantage. The best specialization for this titan is a brawler with Titan Repair Amplifier and a very important Titan anti-control. Weapon setup is Vajra and Mahavajra, Devourer and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, and also new Manin and Hagen weapons. As a result, Indra keeps being a very strong titan nowadays, and it really was upgrading because it most probably won't be nerfed. The place number 5 is taken by Eiffel. This titan has an incredible firepower of 3 alpha and 2 beta weapons. Eiffel has not have so much health, but this disadvantage is compensated by high speed and a dash ability. And the first Cannoneer ability allows Eiffel to fly, activate 2 extra alpha weapons and receive an additional 200,000 of durability, which makes Eiffel very strong during the 8 seconds of its ability. By the way, cooldown time is also very short. Eiffel also has got a legendary pilot, Jimmy Hermes. The best specialization for this titan is a damage dealer that gives us 9 km/h extra speed and 6% extra durability. Also a very important thing are passive models. You need to equip Titan Nuclear Amplifier and a Cannibal Reactor. Weapon setup is quite various. You can put here Devourer and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, Arbiter and Equalizer, and also new Manin and Hagen weapons. All these setups are very good. So the Eiffel is a very cool titan, but you need to play carefully because the amount of health is a bit low. You can upgrade this titan only if you 100% sure that it will suit you well, because after getting this titan you will also need to upgrade 5 weapons, that is quite expensive. And the Bersagliere takes the 4th place. It is the strongest sniper titan even after the Rebellions. Yes, it has a small amount of health and low speed, but it doesn't matter because Bersagliere is a sniper. This titan has actually 3 abilities, 2 active and 1 passive. The first is called Fatigue Shot. The titan fires from built-in weapon and each shot increases the amount of damage from the next hit 1.2 times. The second ability is Jump Back. Bersagliere jumps in the direction opposite to the direction of its legs. And the third passive ability that gives us extra 60% damage at a distance over 600 meters. And by the way, this ability is the most important for this titan. Bersagliere also has a legendary pilot, Ishikawa Seizo. The best specialization for this titan is Damage Dealer with Titan Nuclear Amplifier and a Cannibal Reactor. Weapon setup for Bersagliere is only 3 Vindicator weapons or 3 Arbiter weapons. Thanks to its firepower, even without 60% extra damage, this setup still will be good. As a result, Bersagliere is a perfect titan for snipers or middle range players. It has a high firepower and quite good maneuverability. Before we'll move to the 3 best titans in the game, I want to say that they are almost equal, so if you have one of them, you don't need to change it or buy another titan. And the third place is taken by Mauler. This titan has a very big amount of health and 2 strong abilities. The first is Dark Light. When Mauler activates this ability, it generates a zone around the titan where all enemies are getting slowed down and dead mark effect. And the second ability is 2 charges of dash that allows Mauler to transform taking damage into a dot effect that is getting reduced up to 50% by a passive ability. Mauler also has a legendary pilot, Nina Kessler. The best specialization for this titan is a brawler with Titan Repair Amplifier and a Titan Anti-Control. Mauler is suitable for practically all the weapons, but the best choice is Ruiner and Anguisher, Equalizer and Arbiter, Devourer and Bjorn, Vajra and Mahavajra, and also a new Hagen and Manin weapons. So the Mauler is one of the strongest tanky titans in the game with a good maneuverability, thanks to its 2 dash charges. The second place is taken by a new Bjorn Titan. Despite the fact that this Titan appeared in the game 1 week ago, it is not so strong and seems to be quite balanced. Bjorn has a ridiculous amount of health and a huge amount of defense points. This Titan has 2 abilities. The first is similar to Skyros, but except getting the damage resistance, Bjorn also starts dealing damage around itself. The second ability is Ferocity that gives a speed boost if activated during the ball mode or activates a 600 defense point system like Luchador if it was activated in the default mode. Of course, Bjorn has a legendary pilot, Sigrid Solmer. The best specialization for this titan is a new one that is called Tank, and it gives us 12% extra durability. By the way, only this titan have got this brand new tank specialization. Here you need to equip Titan Repair Amplifier and a new passive model that is called Titan Immune Amplifier. Now the only playable weapon setup is Hagen and Manin because other weapons are too bugged on this titan and they can't even shoot correctly. As a result, we have a tanky titan with only one not so strong weapon set and the bad abilities timings where enemies will have time to shoot you while you are switching your abilities and waiting a cooldown for a few seconds. And the best titan in the game is Devourer. It has a high firepower, small hitbox and endless stealth mode. The amount of health is not so high and the speed seems to be low, but in fact Shadow Walk ability gives this titan 30 km/h extra speed, and moreover removes all the negative effects and even gives a stealth that can last forever if you won't shoot or activate abilities, motherships or something. And another ability, Ascent Shift, allows this titan to leech to the enemies and steal their damage, defense points and movement speed, transferring it to itself. And moreover, this ability blocks all the defense mitigation system. That means that no weapon in the game can shoot through your damage resistance while your Ascent Shift ability is active. Devourer also has a legendary pilot, Lime Crack. The best specialization for this titan is a damage dealer with Titan Nuclear Amplifier and Cannibal Reactor. Weapon set can be various, so you can equip this titan with Warrior, Mahavajra, Evora and Bjorn, Ruiner and Anguisher, Equalizer and Arbiter, and of course a new Hugging and Manning weapons. As a result, this titan is perfect for both attacking enemies and just capturing beacons, and this makes it the best titan in the game. Now this video comes to the end. I hope this titan guide was useful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the commentaries. I swear I will answer all of them. Also, if you want to buy any titan, please enter my author code MihanVR. You will also have a chance to win 10,000 gems. Thank you for watching, subscribe, share and give a like. Bye bye.